Alright guys, let's do a few Colosseum runs real quick. Hope everyone's doing good today, by the way. Let's set up our inventory. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate it. It looks like it's finally working properly, so that helps as well, because earlier the live was not working properly. Anyway, let's get ourselves set up real quick. I was running some earlier and I always die in a stupid way. But we're coming back with a vengeance. Sorry, I'm just organizing real quick. Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna do 3 Cerebrus, a Sandfew. We'll get 2 Divine Combats. We're gonna get 1 of these, and the rest Super Restorers. Yeah, looks good to me, guys. Looks good to me. Hope everyone is doing great, like I said. Move this over here, that way I can get a better view. And let's take a sip of combat. Anglerfish time. Take a sip of one of these bad boys. And let's jump in. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves some more quivers, guys. Let's get ourselves some more quivers. Oh, come on. It was 1 HP away. I know I could be meleeing, but... Alright. Next wave. Go Blasphemy, because yeah, Totemic and Quartet, not the best options. Protect range. Let's get ourselves another quiver, everybody. Slow and easy wins a race. Oh, gotta move it. Oh no! That's fine. We will be okay. Let's do... I don't like either of these, but I guess Doom is better. And yeah, let's go ahead and I think we should be fine. He should get trapped there. Oh my gosh, I blinked out. Alright, cool. So now we gotta destack these guys over here. So what I'm gonna do is come this way, run over here, get the mage round, and do the whole wraparound. Hope everyone's having a great day today. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button. If you want to learn the Colosseum, I do not mind giving a few pointers. So if you guys want to have any questions about anything, feel free to ask a question. Hey Ari, welcome to the live. I don't even know. Hopefully our 4th quiver today. Been having some pretty good luck here in the Colosseum. I feel like I've been getting to soul a lot more consistently. We got one of our guys from the clan who just unlocked a lot of achievements. I guess it was his first time doing Grotesque Guardian, so that's awesome. Congratulations to him. Alright, next we got, oh, horrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and go with Blasphemy 3 and let's get it going. Looks like the mage will probably get to me. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, I misclicked. Oops. Alright, should be easy rest of the way. Ari, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy real quick. Brett Wilkie, welcome to the live, my dude. Oh, I just realized my heart ran out. Oops. For those of you who do not know how to take these guys on, what you want to do is, as soon as you see him move, you want to switch your next prayer. And that's how you time the ticks just right. I know some people have trouble with this guy, so this guy's gonna get trapped behind this pillar, which is why it's good to have NPC. Oh my gosh, better NPC tagging, I believe it's called. So it does help a lot. Oops, I'm not sure. I definitely want to have as much special attack as possible. The SGS is very clutch here. Okay, let's move on over. Quiver attached, and ooh, Manti Mayhem. So Manti Mayhem is they fire an additional projectile, but if as long as you have the prayer flicking down, shouldn't be an issue. So hopefully we get a good spawn here, and we got a decent one. Yeah, we only got to pray against the ranger. Ooh, he hit me pretty hard. And let's get our health back right here. There we go, perfect. Keep that protect range on. Gus, welcome to the live. Move out of the way there. And while we do this, what we'll do is we'll destack these two. There we go, perfect. So for some reason, the mage acts differently with the manticore, where it just destacks the way you just saw it happen right now. But it doesn't do that with any other monster. Only the manticore. So whenever you see a mage and a manticore stacked together, it's an easy destack. You just gotta move left and right until it destacks, so don't try to solve for it, just destack them and take care of business. More special attack, please. I love it these guys can be safe spotted. And then last but not least, let's get this major. If I wanted to, I could be meleeing right now, but I don't want to. The Shadow does slightly more DPS. I've tested it. I've been doing melee runs and then mage runs, and Shadow goes faster, of course. It does cost more to be casting, but I do like faster runs, and they're also more guaranteed if you have the Shadow too, because if you don't, you run the risk of you do run the risk of having to get out of a safe spot when you're not ranging in some way, shape, or form. T-bow is probably the best thing you can use here. But Shadow works good too. It's about the same speed. Oh, I can use it one more time. Nice. See how I wait until as soon as I see him flinch, you're switching prayers. Let me see. Ew, these are horrible. I'm gonna go with Doom 2. It's a little risky, but I'm gonna take it. Kind of don't have a choice. The rest were pretty bad. And it looks like I'm only gonna get the mage on me, so it's looking like a pretty solid run, boys. Alrighty. Oops, forgot to put the quiver on. And we can probably melee just to save a few supplies. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm already solving the stack in my head, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to want to, as soon as this guy spawns, I'm going to move this way just so they can get trapped. Right here. There we go. I want this guy on me over here. Whoa! That was close. But we're good. And now we can safe spot the melee. Oh wait, why am I protecting melee? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to move over to this pillar right over here where it says panic reset, so that I can get the lion on his own. And then I will take the two rangers out individually. So make it as easy as you can, guys. Don't complicate it more than you have to. So like I said, as soon as this guy goes down, we're running to that other pillar. Colosseum is actually really easy once you get the hang of it. I know it took me like 100 deaths to get the hang of it, but it does get easier, guys. It does get easier. It's just a matter of practice. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this guy to get here. And then we're going to flick. And let's get him. See, easy peasy. All it is 3 simple clicks, guys. You just wait for him to move. And click, click, click. Just don't click super fast. Like kind of 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. It's kind of like a little metronome, right? It's not super complicated. There we go. Now we can take these two guys because they both range, so I don't have to be prayer flicking anymore. I'll just prayer flick my piety, and we win. We win, we win, we win. And now the next guy is going to throw his harpoon in the air and wave it like he just don't care. Every 4 attacks, they throw the harpoon into the air. There's another one. I could really go for some myopia right now, so if you can, give me some myopia, RNGesus, that'd be great. Give me the myopia. Give to me all of your peanuts, Mr. Elephant. There we go. And let's switch back to mage. Let's see. Yeah. Frailty and Mantimayhem 2. Ugh. Definitely not taking Doom 3. I guess I'll take Frailty really don't want to. Maybe take Manti Mayhem too, just so I can get the chance for myopia. I think that's probably that's the move. That's gonna be the move. Let's go Manti Mayhem, just so that we can get that shot at a. And actually, I'm gonna take Frailty. Nice, good spawn, nice and easy. And as you can see, for our solve for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do similar to what we just did last wave. Just so we can split these two guys up, we're going to go ahead and move behind that pillar that I moved behind last time. Minotaur, we are safe from. He won't heal the Ranger because he is not in his line of sight. And as long as I'm in these 4 tiles, I am safe from the Minotaur. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Don't make it any more complicated than it has to be. Appreciate the likes on the live. You guys are awesome. Welcome that OSRS guy to the live. So as soon as this Minotaur is dead, guys, we're moving over to the southwest pillar so we can split these two guys up. Again, we're just trying to make this as easy as possible. And there we go, he's dead. Protect mage, sorry, and then we're running. And run in. So what it's gonna do is gonna split the Manticore up from the mage, and we don't have to worry about him. And now we just wait for the for the Manticore. Easy prey flick, and there we go. And if I wanted to too, for some reason I felt like taking out the mage first, I just gotta jump behind the pillar over here, take out the major. But in this case, we're just going to take the Manticore out. Doesn't really make much of a difference. You have to deal with him eventually anyway. There we go. Now we just take this guy out. And he doesn't do anything special. He does hit very hard. He's a glass cannon. He dies really quickly. But he will hit you hard if you're not praying properly against him. So if I had to choose the most annoying creature, I guess you could say, oh, myopia, thank God. I would say it's the Ranger just because of the thing that he throws into the air. Really annoying. So we'll take myopia because we're gonna need it, and we will start the next wave. Please be a good wave. Oof, that is not pretty, but it's okay. We'll be fine. This is gonna be a little tricky, guys. Oh, ouch, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess I misclicked. What's my sailing level? It is 0. Yeah, I guess I misclicked there. I didn't realize. That was an ugly spawn, unfortunately. We'll get back in there and we'll recover. Ouch. Sorry you had to see that. Womp womp womp. Ugh. Okay, we'll get on the next one. Let's put this back on. How embarrassing, guys. How embarrassing. It's okay. We recover. It happens. We have a few deaths. We're going for our 4th quiver, like I mentioned. It happens, guys. It happens. You gotta just keep on rolling with the punches. Ugh. Ugly feeling though. Ugly feeling, but it's all good. It's all good. It is all good, he continued to say, because he was ashamed of himself. Alright, let's go with another prayer regen potion. And now that everyone's here, you can kind of see where how the wave starts, right? So we have a few more viewers this time as we start off the wave. We're going to eat some angler. We're going to drink a super combat. And then we are going to drink a dose of prayer regen. And we're going to go back in there because we are not going to go out like that, right? So we're going to redeem ourselves. Welcome, Quintero, to the live. Let's do some Colosseum. For those of you who are watching, I'm sorry that you had to see that ugly death. It won't happen again, hopefully. Like I said, we are trying to be more consistent at Colosseum. We want to be able to make it consistently to the end so that we can start making some big money. As we know, Colosseum is one of the best money makers in the game right now. One of the keys is definitely getting those Fremniks down to a T. You want to be able to kill them consistently and quickly, because once you learn how to kill them without wasting a tick, it does make the rest of the waves a lot easier. Unfortunately, I was not able to prove that. Oh, I forgot to bring an extra super combat. It is fine. We're going to go with Manti Mayhem for the next. We will be fine. We don't need the extra. Oh, and I attacked the archer by accident. Ah, he died anyway, so that worked out. The only thing is now we are going to have to use 2 attacks on this guy versus just 1. But it's okay, it's wave 2, so no harm done. Rookie mistakes, rookie mistakes. For some reason, my TikTok live studio is not being very friendly with me. I kind of don't know what's up with that. So we're gonna lure that ranger out from the back over there, and then we're gonna deal with this ranger first. The meleeer stuck because the pillar sticks him right out. Gonna want to kill the ranger because of his attack where he shoots that one right there. He shoots it up in the air. You want to move out of the way. It's really annoying if you forget about it, so it's always best if there's a ranger. I recommend getting rid of the ranger, especially if you have re-entry on, which you ideally want to avoid re-entry. It's probably one of the worst invos, in my opinion, but because it really throws off your positioning and everything. So anything that throws off positioning, I prefer to avoid. So that would include solar flare, volatility level 3, re-entry, anything that causes like a lava pool to stay on the ground. You kind of want to avoid, or at least I do. I don't want to speak for everybody. Let's go with frailty, because I don't mind having less HP. It's not a big deal. Okay. So we're gonna have to pray range to make sure that we don't take any heavy hits from that ranger right there. Let's spec this guy, and then let's take care of that ranger. And after this, we'll take care of the major, which is right there waiting for us behind that pillar. As you can see, the shadow is a very viable weapon here. Even though these creatures have very high mage defense, as you all know, the shadow has a very high accuracy, so kind of counteracts it, right? Storm and Norman, that's a cool name, man. Welcome to the life. Next one. Sorry you guys had to see me die earlier. Whenever you get an AB spawn, it's never fun, as you were able to see from that last run. You really got to stay focused, but it's all good. We got on the next one. Honestly, waves 1 through 6 I feel are worse than waves 7 through 11, because that little major can just spawn anywhere and really throw off your whole wave. But once you kind of learn to deal with it, it gets a lot easier. Cool. On to the next wave. We'll go with Blasphemy 2, just so we can hopefully get myopia soon. There's that major that I was talking about. Let's make sure that lion gets trapped over there. He did. Perfect. And we just ran out of our heart. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna want some special attack. The thing about Colosseum is that you are gonna die. That is almost guaranteed. You gotta learn the hard way for the most part. Once you kind of get your groove down, everyone gets their own rhythm going. It just gets so much easier. I'm not saying you're gonna get to soul every time either, unless like you're just a god. But you will get there more and more consistently. Like yesterday, for example, I got to soul twice. I've actually gotten to soul 3 times in the past like 5 runs. I just died this morning when I got to soul. I died in a stupid, just really dumb way. As soon as I jumped in the fight, I just, for some reason, I brain farted and I just died to freaking soul. But yeah, hopefully, how are you guys doing today? We'll see if we can just get one more soul kill. I'm really trying to get the pet, but obviously Colosseum's also a really good moneymaker. Anytime I see an item, I'll take it. I've not gotten a Ralos yet, so that'd be a really cool item to get up in here. So let's do Manti Mayhem 2 because there's really no difference between 1 and 2. Other than, oh, alright, so we got a little bit of a poopy spawn. Let's deal with this as soon as we can. Perfect. So it's a lot about staying focused, guys, as you can see. You just gotta really lock in, make sure you don't make any dumb mistakes. But yeah, everything's pretty good so far. I think my wife just got home, so she will be joining right now in just a bit. And I will be starting on dinner right after this run. Let's see, so right now I got the major and I got this guy on me, so I just gotta really lock in. There we go. Hi. Alright, next familiar, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to lure that serpent shaman out from behind the ranger, and I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. The only downside to this run is that I completely forgot about my super combat potion. So what we're going to do is we'll protect range. This is a D stack right here. We'll come over here, protect mage, and we're good to go. Easy peasy, guys. Zach Parker, welcome to the live. And I think that's it. So after this, we just got, honestly, the next wave I think is the hardest wave of them all. If you can get past that next wave, I think you are golden. Only because anything can happen on this next wave. Like you can get 2 bad spawns plus a mage, and that just really throws off your whole run. So ideally you want to not get anything on this side over here, or just one, at least just one enemy. Manticores preferably not, but if it happens, it happens. Okay, let's see what we got. And I'm gonna go with the Relentless just because it's kind of free. Or I can get Blasphemy 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Blasphemy 3 just so we can get ourselves a shot at Myopia, a higher chance at Myopia. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's a decent spawn. So let's make sure they get stacked up. We're good. And then we'll just melee this guy and we're good to go. Perfect. There we go. So you definitely want to make sure you kill this ranger before that mage comes out over here on this side. Just to make it a little bit easier on you. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest. Anytime you have anything over here on the south spawn, you want to try to get rid of it. Okay. That's not bad. So what we'll do right now is we'll lure these two mages out so we can take care of them individually. And then once those two mages are out, we'll take out the ranger and then the lion. It looks like there's nothing back there, so we are safe after this, guys. We should be golden. And let's use this. So we're going to destack them by coming over here. Protect mage. And they'll both be fished on over here. Perfect. Take out one at a time. And we're good. We're done with the first 6 waves, which I think, like I said, are the hardest. Thank God. Those are out of the way. And we got a little more special energy. Should be able to recast it in just a bit. Hector, thanks for liking the live, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, Hector. Glad you're able to catch the live. I'm also full screen on YouTube in case you guys want to check it out. There we go. I was waiting for that special, so there we go, and we should be good. There's no other enemies. Take out the Manticore, and we're done with what I believe are the hardest waves. As long as we don't get some poopy spawns, we should be solid. And we're good to go. Let's drink another prayer regen. Oh, we got Myopia. Thank goodness. I was waiting for my Myopia. Only because we use a Noxious Halberd, we need Myopia. If not, Soul is just a little bit harder. I don't think I've had to experience having to fight Soul yet without it, but I don't want to have to experience that. Okay, not the best spawns, but we'll take them. Gotta hurry up. Forgot the quiver. My mistake. And there we go. Should be smooth sailing now. Whew, man. Made that a lot more stressful than I had to there by forgetting to put my quiver on. Little mistakes like that could really cost you. So the Minotaur is going to get trapped as long as you're in any of these 4 tiles here. So I'm safe right here. He also won't heal the lion because he has no line of sight of the lion. So we can safely finish him off. And we can go back and kill the Minotaur. And it should be smooth sailing after this. Yeah, because we just got the ranger and the mage that are left. We can actually probably even use a combat, but no, let's save the combat potion. Since I only brought 1, I meant to bring 2, so that's my mistake. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that, which I shouldn't because I should be solid here. Because I haven't even taken a sip of my combat yet. So what I'll do is I'll take a sip of the combat before the next wave starts. Just to make sure we take out that the ranger. And again, this guy does nothing but hit really hard, so as long as you're praying properly, got nothing to worry about. Okay, now we can take a sip of the combat. And we'll take, I guess we'll take Relentless. Hopefully we get a good spawn here. Nice. Very nice, actually. Let's make sure everybody falls into place before we do anything. Okay, we should be good. And I'm gonna get a max hit real quick on this guy. Boom. There we go. That'll heal us up a little bit. And we got quite an ugly stack, but I think we should be able to solve it. Not a big fan of this stack, but I think we know what to do. So I'm gonna come to the D stack right here. Oh, well, first let me take care of this Manticore. I mean the Minotaur. Definitely don't want that guy to be a problem. So if for any reason this D stack goes wrong or doesn't go the way I want, at least I'll have 2 rangers on this side. So I can take one of the rangers out at least, and then we can figure out something else. So, not too bad. Hello, welcome to the live. And whoever got me to 200, appreciate it. Right on the 200 like mark. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to destack these 2. And how are we going to do that? We are going to protect range. And then we're going to protect mage as soon as he gets out of... And oh, perfect. That's actually really good. That worked out really, really well. Because now I can pick my poison. Basically, I can go this way, which I think if I take out the Manticore, it'd probably be better for me. Because then I'll have the mage should move up. I think, yeah, the mage should move up. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out as we go. But let's take the Manticore out, just because he's a nuisance. So the mage and the Manticore are on the same tick right now, so it should not be a problem at all. That's what I love, whenever the Manticore and whatever's behind it are the same style, because it makes it so easy. It makes it look like I'm doing some crazy stuff, but really all I'm doing is praying against the Manticore, and it all falls into place. And now we can solve this. Okay. See, this is fine. Let the mage move up. Perfect! Now we can just take out these 2 guys and we're good to go. We got 2 rangers, which is not an issue. Let's go for the one in the back, just so that it doesn't create a weird stack for us. And they're both ranged, so... Give me 1 second, let me just make sure I'm good before I answer that question for you. Sorry. These rangers can really come out of nowhere. What would you say would be the minimum gear and levels to try this? Honestly, Colosseum, I would say 95, man. Maybe even 90. because what you want to have as much max hit as possible, only because like when you're taking out the Fremniks, you want to be able to one-shot them to save you as much time as possible. You can definitely do it with 90s, possibly even 85s, but I would say 90 minimum on your combat stats. As far as gear, I would say you could do it with the Bofa, but it is way easier if you have a Shadow. You definitely want to have a Venator bow. So I guess if I had to put a dollar sign on it, I'd say have at least like 400 or 500 mil bank before you try it. Hey, thanks for the gift, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate the gifts, bro. Number 2 gifter badge to Enridge. So Enridge, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And let's go ahead and knock out this last guy so we can move on to the next. It looks like my TikTok live feed is not working the way it's supposed to, so sorry if I missed that, but thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'd say like a 500 mil bank minimum and 90 stat minimum to try this out. But if you have a Shadow, it'll make it a lot easier. You don't even need max mage gear. Just the Shadow alone is enough to get that started. But yeah, sorry guys, my TikTok live is being a little weird, so I can't really see what happened there, but I did see the gift come in, so thank you so much. Okay. All right, let's do Myopia 2. Hopefully we don't get bad spawns. The next wave is going to be 2 lions and a ranger, which shouldn't be too bad. But we'll find out. Perfect. That's as good as a spawn as we could ask for, guys. That is actually really awesome. Now we can take our time, get a spec off on this guy. Boom. Big hit and big heal. And now we can switch back. Honestly though, once you just get the prayers down, it makes everything a lot easier. That's really the biggest learning curve, is learning to pray flick. So I'm gonna wait right here for this Minotaur. I want to make sure he sees me and doesn't go behind these guys. Perfect. And now we can take the Manticores one at a time, which is exactly what we want for a nice and smooth, easy run. What are we, Manti Mayhem 2? Yeah. So as you can see, they throw 2 orbs at a time. So if I miss prey, I am probably dead. On top of that, if I get hit by any of these orbs, I also get venom, which is why I bring Sanfew serums just in case I make a mistake and I manage to survive, which has happened before. So once you get the prayers down, like I said, Manti Mayhem is actually kind of free. Just gotta get the prayers down, and honestly all it is, and I think I mentioned it earlier, is you just gotta make sure as soon as you see that Manticore move, you are switching prayers. The movement is gonna be the tell on him using his attack. So as soon as you see him move, you are switching prayers, and then you're just 1 tick at a time. This guy is all range, so all I gotta do is protect range, and we are good to go. And we're coming down to the last 2 waves, guys. This should be a smooth road to Soul, I think. I don't want to jinx it, but so far so good. Should be smooth sailing. Oh, these are both really bad invocations. I hate Myopia 3, but we're gonna have to take it. Okay, we will take that. We'll take it. Okay, kill this guy quick because then the major's gonna come out. So we want to try to kill this guy before that major comes out. I also want to move this way. There we go. So the only reason why I moved that way, guys, is because I do not want the Minotaur to get stuck up there because it just throws off the whole wave. In this case, we got not lucky, but RNG was on our side, so we were able to take out the Manticore before it got ugly. Ideally, you want the Minotaur to be in front of the mage just because it avoids you having to deal with, you know, a Manticore and a mage attacking at the same time. We got a pretty good spawn, so we're just one wave away from getting the soul now. So let's just continue to count our prayers, and looking like a smooth run, guys. Looking like a smooth run. Because even now, it's a simple stack. I got 2 rangers right on top of each other. This is probably as good as I could have possibly asked for. As long as I don't make any dumb mistakes, which has happened before. So we're gonna move here just to make sure they're on the... Oh, there we go. You see? That's a dumb mistake right there. Well, at least in this case, we got lucky that they're all the same attack style. But that's what I'm talking about, guys. One little mistake like that can cost you a run. I forgot I had Myopia 3 on, and that's why I hate Myopia 3, because it'll drag you like that without you realizing it. In this case, I'm safe. So nothing to worry about. But that could have been really bad if the Manticore already had his attacks up. So luckily, as long as you're luring the way you're supposed to behind the pillar in the beginning of the run, you want to make sure the Manticore does not summon his little bulbs, or whatever you want to call them, his balls. The attack orbs. That way it gives you a little bit of wiggle room in case you make a mistake, just like I just did. I still have all my Cerebrews, so I haven't drank any Cerebrews. So we're good on that aspect. So now we just gotta pray against the Manticore, and we're good to go. We're doing really good on supplies. We got one more wave left. We're actually making really good time. We're under 30 minutes at the moment. As long as we don't get a really bad spawn. And hopefully the invocations are also not bad, because that can really screw everything up too. And we're good. Okay, we're down to, okay, Frailty and Relentless 2. I think I'd rather take Frailty 2. Ooh, my heart's beating, guys. My heart's beating. I mean, obviously, right? But it's being a little quick. Come on. Not bad. I'll take that spawn any day. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, let's try to take this guy out before the major. The good thing is his first attack is mage, so it should be good if the major comes out behind us. If his first attack was range, I'd be a little more concerned. So we're gonna have to tank a bit. Hopefully his mage doesn't screw us up, and hopefully we can kill his Manticore quicker. I think we should be good now. Nice. Whew. That was a little stressful because it had that mage on me. Okay, we should be able to take out the Minotaur. I've gotten dragged here before, and it was not fun. So I can still screw this up, guys. Let's hope I don't, but I still can. So I'm gonna probably try to heal on this guy real quick. I got 2 sips of super combat, but I don't want to waste them. If anything, I'll probably take a sip of Cerebrew just to get my defense level up in case of a mistake. Hoping not to make one. So let's just wait a little bit for our saturated heart to chill out. Make sure we have full saturated heart. Make sure we have our heart on. I know that was a lame joke. And what we're going to do is we're going to destack the major, try to lure him this way. So that way we have the major on his own, and then we can deal with these 2 guys on their own, and we should be solid after that. And we'll be at soul. So take 1 sip of Cerebrew, 1 sip of that. And let's switch over. Actually, let's leave this on just in case. Nah. We're gonna actually need more mage defense than anything. And let's move over to the destack. And then so what we're gonna do is we're gonna protect range, and then we're gonna protect mage, because when he comes around he's gonna hit us with a mage. So let's not mess this up, first of all. And let's just have a little bit of extra defense with augury. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed to do, guys. We should be golden, and they're the same. It's the same attack style. So this is probably as good as we could have probably asked for. As long as we don't make a dumb mistake, we are at soul. And get ourselves our 4th quiver, hopefully, as long as I don't make any dumb mistakes. It's probably, I'm gonna say, to deal with the Manticore first. I honestly almost clicked that too early, but we're good now. We should be good to go, guys. This should be a for sure soul run. And just like that, guys, we're consistently getting to soul, which I'm so happy with. And Relentless 2, nice, that's a good one. Not the best loot, but we have a shot at the pet at least, so nice. So now we'll just fix up our inventory. We got plenty of supplies, that's awesome. Let's take a sip of that. Take a sip of that, and let's just top off our, we have plenty of supplies, so we can top off our prayer. Let's move this over here. We're gonna try to get some Dragon Warhammer specs off. Hopefully we hit 2, and then that way it makes a little bit the fight a little bit quicker. And we should be good to go. So let's do Relentless 2. And let's fight soul, guys. I forgot to switch my... lagging a little bit, unfortunately. Let's move over here. We're almost there. Oops. Hopefully we get a few heals off. No! I choked! Oh my gosh. Dang it, I was thinking about using prayer. Oh my god. I just choked, guys. I just choked. So lame. I was thinking about recharging my prayer instead of just focusing on the fight. That was my own fault. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Got into soul twice today at least, but fortunately, getting there doesn't matter if you don't finish, so. Womp 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 womp.